Well, that was a big pain in the butt. But howdy, folks, friends and family across the globe, and welcome to another entry into Dragon Age 2. This is a revisit. I was started sooner, but ran into some complications, dare I say. If you're new, I do not do tips, tricks, or guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I just play games for fun. And I hang out. That's what these videos are for, so come on in, relax, sit back. Let's be stupid for a bit, huh? My subscribers, thank you. Thank you to each and every one of y'all. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos, and I can promise you this, as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'll keep doing videos. Drive by rubbing my computers, howdy. Alright, I'm hoping this sounds better for y'all, because I'm still trying to get the sounds right, because I switch between game to game. All art, by the way, is provided by my dear brother, who has all of the talent in the family in regards to being an artist. I have none. I guess I don't have to yell. Sometimes I do. I have to get very, very loud, so let me just test it again real quick. Don't get excited, folks. Just super coffee. Alright. We'll be kicking it off here in a second. Okay, sorry. And y'all can let me know if the sound's good for you or not. That was rough, man. Alright. Let me knock it out. How are y'all doing, by the way? You having a good day? Let me know down below in the comments. Yeah, also, if you're new, this is how it usually goes. Everything's unedited, unscripted, completely unprofessional. So if you're looking for professional edited videos with scripts, not here. Sorry. If you're looking to hang out, see games in their most natural habitat, welcome. Now, I came here because I was going to try and do an exploit to get rich quick, but that is not going to happen. It requires a bit more finesse than I'm willing to put effort in. So, we'll do this. Are we strong enough? Alright, we'll give it a try again. We got our butts kicked 2 times over here. Who knows? Maybe this time we won't.
this getting you any closer to your ship?
Huh?
I just don't understand why you're working with Hawk. You don't seem to care about anything we do. What's keeping you here?
You just joined.
Mostly the sex. Hawk's an absolute tiger between the sheets. I mean, all night, every night. Oh, cute. You're blushing.
I have a feeling this isn't going to go much better. Yeah, sorry. Hey, dip. It's not good for you. It's not good for your wallet. So don't do it. Here's to hoping 3 rogues and a mage can do what a mage, 2 rogues, and a warrior cannot. Well, so far she's doing okay. That's gonna hurt, isn't it? And she just melted too. Okay, we are just not ready for the big leagues yet. That irks me. Oh. Well, interesting. We ran into an issue, so let's do that. And you just get to see wonderful artwork. As I try and resolve this. My word, today is just not going in my direction, man. The past 24 hours. You ready for a bit of complaining? Well, first of all, I bought a game. And I have to jump through hoops to get to run. So I had to stop trying to get that game recorded. So I moved on to a second game. Similar game. That one worked fine. But I wasted a good hour trying to get that other game going.
Search the sewers for the Emporium.
Then,
And accost poor urchin.
later tonight, actually right when I was about to start streaming, I walked by the AC unit and I heard the drip, drip, dripping. The dreaded drip, drip, dripping sound. So, looked underneath, you know, I popped over the filter part, looked underneath, and sure enough, there was dripping. There was also this black rubbery stuff underneath there. And I think that came from the unit too. So
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fainreal already, but
and then
I
now
visited
this.
him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him, and now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fainreal went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
He can't be woken up?
The Keeper says he is near death. His lips still fog a mirror, but that is all.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
I have contacted Keeper Marathari.
Let's bring
but it
Meryl.
requires someone Fainreal trusts. The Keepers, are you willing?
Because it's dealing with the Dalish stuff. Sebastian, you can go kick rocks. No offense.
I notice you talk about vulgar things quite a bit.
So you're moving up in the world? Got some coins? Share your favorite uncle?
Wait, can we not use that now as a movement spot? That is crazy.
Is this getting you any closer to your ship?
Huh?
I just don't understand why you're working with Hawk. You don't seem to care about anything we do. What's keeping you here?
The sex. She already explained that. I am gonna say this as much as you'll hear me grumbling about the difficulty. I'm getting pissed off probably. I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, some people think even the slightest bit of anger is a bad thing. And of course, you know, everyone's been taught that, but I guess we can go into a bit of a philosophical musing. Hate. I would say hate is one end of the spectrum. Apathy would be the other. But anger is kind of the middle road, right? And anger is kind of like coal. What I recommend is you take that anger and you burn it up towards something productive. Move that choo-choo train chugging along. So instead of, don't get mad. Yeah, get mad. But now take that getting mad and apply it to something. Don't exercise angry. Well, I tell you that.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fainreal already, but I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him, and now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fainreal went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
He can't be woken up?
The Keeper says he is near death. His lips still fog a mirror, but that is all.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade?
I have contacted Keeper Marathari. The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help, but it requires someone Fainreal trusts to enter the Fade to free him.
I have braved the Fade before. Perhaps I can aid him.
You have been so kind to us. Fainreal thinks of you as a true friend. Marathari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fainreal back. His childhood things here will help anchor him.
Frolic through dreams? Sounds like an experience. I'm game.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
I can't remember, and I'm not really the most versed in Dragon Age lore, but I don't think the elves in this are as long-lived as, say, Tolkien's elves or even Warhammer elves.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainreal is the first in 2 ages to survive.
Why are they so rare?
Dreamers have great power in the Fade. They attract demons. Luckily, most prove too frail of mind to survive a demon's possession. A dreamer abomination would be near unstoppable.
Is there a difference between the Beyond and the Fade?
They are the same. By either name, the Fade is the realm of spirits, Thedas' heart, while the mortal realm is its strong arm. The demons who live there covet the bodies of mortals and seek to possess them. Only mages ever touch the Fade in a waking state. Others see it in dreams.
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fainreal's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the veil.
What can a dreamer do?
Dreamers are unique for their ability to enter the Fade at will, without the aid of Lyrium. In the Fade, they can shape dreams, and even affect the world beyond the veil. Tevinter Somniari used to enter the minds of sleepers.
Alright, if I'm supposed to
and slay
answer
them
honestly.
in their dreams.
So if I do your ritual, I assume there's some kind of reward?
We will live. If that is not reward enough, perhaps you will accept the tome where I found this ritual. It should prove valuable to your own studies of magic.
Perfect.
Now, Ariani, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Alright.
Oh,
So I haven't
of
really
course.
been answering that, but I'm going
There
to
is
start
more
with it
I
that
must
way.
tell you that is not for her ears.
So, heads up. This is what I'll tell you. I'll be as clear as day. Let it be known here. I can be bought. I am for sale. Everything has a price. Can the price be met? Don't know. So, in games, yeah, you better believe I'd be asking for a price. If I was being put in their place. Doesn't mean I wouldn't want to do it out of the kindness of my heart, but much like what Confucius did, right? So, or supposedly what he did. I think it was Confucius, wasn't it? In regards to schooling, he requested any form of payment. So he didn't expect farmers necessarily to pay in gold for their kids to attend the schoolings. But he did demand something. So usually they'd give them like chicken or poultry or some type of meat or grain. Just something to show that they're paying. Right? I'm of that same value. So when I tell people I, can be bought for any price, I literally mean like for the price of a, I don't know, coffee, a nice coffee or something.
Is Fainreal in danger?
Indeed. And the danger may not come from what you think. Fainreal cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself. A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
I will not let him become a danger.
I wish you
Oh,
luck.
you better believe it. I'm
Now,
answering.
gather a team, and we will begin.
There you go.
Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I never give in to temptation.
Can I come? I'd love to see the ritual. And I promise I won't be a bother.
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
Let us begin.
Oh, I should have brought Aveline. He'd give in. Can't take him for some reason. Oh, it's because we gotta do his quest, huh? Alright,
Is this the
hopefully
temple of all?
hopefully we can do this.
What an awful thing to dream about.
Oh, I think I remember this vaguely.
Fainreal must be trapped further in.
Wait, how did I get a rivalry with Meryl? God damn it, Meryl. It still didn't knock us out. It's fine though. Alright, we won't go that route yet then. Let's take Sebastian, let's go do whatever he wants us to do. Plus, I think I'll probably get my butt kicked there. Yeah, sorry, this has been a mess of a stream. Alright, what is his? Repentance. need a lot of gold.
Excuse me, Monsieur.
It's been very exciting working with...
Are you for real?
It seems like he's involved every time there's a crisis in Kirkwall. I've never had so many opportunities to help people.
All right. I thought I was getting tired of Moody. I take it back. You're making my teeth ache.
You! This is your fault! You and that blighter, Varric Tethras.
What did I do?
You'll be the end of my boys.
I don't even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
You'll have to be more specific. A lot of things are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame him. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Your sons made an expedition into the deep roads. Did anyone go with them?
They went alone, the fools. Just my 3 boys against every darkspawn in the deep roads.
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead. The greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
I thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the darkspawn.
Sounds like you're none too fond of Iwan, Dira.
He's always been such a greedy thing, even as a boy.
Stop talking about my son like that.
He thinks he'll get rich quick off this expedition. He talked that fool Emrys and poor Merrin into going.
What about the other one? Merrin?
Merrin's a dear, sweet lad. Raised him myself since the day his mum died. He's the one who liked the stories best. He wanted to be a hero, though, not just rich. He craved adventure.
Adventure will get a dwarf killed. That boy needs to settle down and learn a trade. Play it safe.
How about a game like this where you can just settle down and learn a trade and be like, nah.
Tell me about Emrys.
He's the oldest,
Someone else's problem.
but Iwan's been bossing him around since he learned to talk. Man's near 30 and has no backbone whatsoever.
His mother's death hit him hard, but he shouldn't be looking to his brothers for guidance.
I'll do everything in my power to bring your sons home.
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Alright, let's go do this first. Oh, the games? You're wondering about the games, huh? Okay, well, the first game I tried to load up that didn't work. Apparently it's a known problem. Apparently it's a problem with quite a few games on the EA App Store with some of the older ones. Medal of Honor? It's like a 2010 game? Medal of Honor? So I'm gonna have to try and figure out a workaround with that. Because the one workaround I really tried heavily. Kept trying to get work, didn't work. And the other game I then loaded up was one called Medal of Honor Warfighter. which it did. It ran like immediately. God, was loading those games slow as molasses, man. And it's on the EA side of things. Because I've got pretty darn good internet now. I could not be happier with our provider since we switched. Our old provider we'd been with since, for the most part, since we moved here. There was a couple of years we didn't. We had a...
Let's just get this over with.
A duel?
No, the sermon. The finger wagging, the guilt trips. Telling me how an unexamined life isn't worth living.
I wasn't going to...
You weren't? You weren't going to tell me to comfort the needy and give freely of myself.
From what I hear, you already give yourself quite freely.
Ooh, you got me there.
What was that, Marcus Aurelius? No, Socrates. Oof. I'm so rusty on my philosophy. I used to know all this stuff inside now. Anyways, Medal of Honor Warfire worked. And the EA app was, I don't know. It's definitely an EA app problem. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Sorry, I had to backtrack to get to where I was at. We went with our first cable company and then switched to Dish. So we used to have a Dish out in the front yard. We switched back because you know, the problem with the Dish in the 90s was,
are you one of Yevon's sons?
Have fun.
Master Hawk, please help me. My brother, Marin, Iwan locked him in with the Darkspawn. He sealed the door, left me here and bolted for that passage. He's gone mad. All he cares about is that damned sword.
Last time I was here, we picked this place clean. What's your brother looking for?
Iwan called it the Heart Drinker. He says it's the masterwork of an ancient smith from this Tig. He bought a book from one of the Orzammar caravans. It had the location of the sword. Or at least to the golems who guard it.
Another greedy dwarf. You think he took lessons from Bartrand?
Maybe, but greed is hardly exclusive to dwarves.
Maybe I should have seen this coming. Iwan has been obsessed with that thing. He wouldn't tell us about the sword, but I never imagined he'd leave us to rot.
This is getting just a little too familiar, isn't it?
Please. I don't want my brother to be eaten by those monsters.
Marin is certainly dead already. I'm going to stop Iwan from getting that sword.
You're going to let Marin die for your greed? You're as bad as Iwan. That passage is filled with Darkspawn. I hope they eat you.
I thought we protect people.
I was just curious.
I need to find someone who'll help.
We're gonna get that guy killed. So yeah, I was just curious. I didn't know where that would lead. Of course, we want to save the three brothers.
He sealed the door. Left me, or at least to the golems who guard it. He wouldn't tell us about the sword. This is... Please. I don't...
I'll...
Just... He said, please.
Alright, so this guy's a Boy Scout. didn't see all those guys. I only at first saw 3 of them.
By the stone, I thought I was done for. Wait. You're Master Hawk. I can't believe it's you. I had no idea the deep roads would be like this, that the Darkspawn would just be everywhere. I've heard the stories, but it's not the same as actually being down here.
Next time, leave the Darkspawn stomping to the people with the big swords. Sound good?
Or maybe I should get a bigger sword.
Oh, all this talk about swords is making me blush.
I knew Iwan was up to something. He got so evasive every time I asked about the blighted sword. I still can't believe he betrayed us. Do you think he's alive?
Let's get you out of here before the Darkspawn return.
Of course. I can't thank you enough for coming when you did, Messer. You know, I never realized what the dwarves in Orzammar are up against. They fight these monsters every day of their lives. I don't think I can sit by and let my people die while I enjoy the easy life of a merchant. Not anymore. Come find us when you return. I'm sure Father will want to thank you for saving me.
Looks like the golem control rod's still intact, though. Shall we go find something to use it on?
Is it time to use the rod?
Too late. The Darkspawn smashed the chest.
Maybe there's still something to salvage in this mess.
Thought I was done for. Those sodding Darkspawn jumped me out of nowhere. Nearly took my arm off. My apologies. You saved my life, and I don't even introduce myself. I'm Iwan.
When I get saved from being eaten, the first thing I worry about is proper etiquette.
The training of a merchant's son, I guess. I take it you met my brother? I am grateful for your timely arrival, but I'm sure Emrys needs your help more. Fool still believes Marin can be saved. I'll only be a little longer, I'm sure. Then I can catch up and help you retrieve Marin's body.
Your love for your siblings is heartwarming.
Marin's dead. Nothing's going to change that. Besides, would I really honor my brother's sacrifice by not finishing what we started? We were after a dwarven weapon, trying to make sure it stayed in dwarven hands.
How incredibly noble of you. The ancestors would be proud.
There has to be other treasure here you can hawk. Leave me to mine.
I don't think you're in any position to make demands.
You want the blighted sword, don't you? That's why you're here. You know what? Fine. The weapon is yours if you can get to it. This isn't worth my life. Coward. The man who told me about the sword sold me a control rod for a golem that protects it. You want the sword, you need the rod. What do you say? Everything I paid plus 10% for pain and suffering?
Varric will settle on a price with you.
All right, it's yours. Use the rod on the first golem. It should get you past the others.
to see if different rewards, right?
And they say drinking doesn't solve anything. You can't hurt my friend.
Okay. This is not good. Actually works out pretty well just running around.
I can't keep this up! Need mana!
Smash the chest.
Maybe there's still something to salvage in this mess.
We're good to go.
So it led to the same outcome? Well, now this is what I call exploratory. Maybe the decision isn't made by who you go to. Maybe it's made by who you respond
He sealed the
with.
door. Or at least to the Please.
Merrin.
That... I...
My apologies. I'll only be a little long. There has to be other tread. You want the sword? Oh.
Oh, we're too late. The Darkspawn smashed the chest.
Maybe there's still something to salvage in this mess.
Huh. Let me look up some stuff here. We'll continue on. So supposedly there's going to be a second chest, but it looks like it...
Too late.
Yeah, you keep saying it's too late.
piece of cake.
Hey Pretzel, how you doing? That would be great for you to do that. Now, why is this bugging out? Yeah, that is also kind of the thing about Okay, I don't know. It's a bug. Tired. Stream started late. Ran into some problems with the air conditioning unit. So of course that started a whole hoopla of things. Because as you know, when even the slightest breeze goes wrong. It's like cats and dogs between those two. So I had to get up underneath the unit and do some stuff, and you know, we're gonna have someone combine look at it. So, I hate to do this to y'all. We're gonna go all the way back here. Let's see, because I'm kind of curious. Apologies, folks, but curiosity. That's gonna be how I meet my maker. It's gonna be because I'm curious about something. That said, I'm not doing too bad outside of that. It was just rough getting up underneath there and taking pictures. And it was a leak. Or it's a couple leaks. I don't know where to...
All right.
I wouldn't have the tools to fix it, so...
A duel?
No, the sermon. The finger wagging. Guilt trips.
And there was some, like, black flecks down in there. I think it was...
I wasn't going to.
You were?
He sealed the door. Please.
I'm just gonna beeline to him. That it did.
I thought I was... My apologies. You saved my life, and I'll only be a little long. There has to be other You want the sword? Oh,
Oh, is it?
All right. Okay, fine. You're waiting on me. Let's do it. Well, it was serviced about 2 to 3 weeks ago. We did clean it out, though, you know, where we vacuum it out, the tubing, just to make sure that there's nothing going on with it on that end.
This isn't going well.
You know what? I don't care if that's happening. He really is going to town with that, isn't he? We watched Avatar, by the way, that third one. It was a movie. Better than some that he's picked, worse than others. New save. Yeah, I just feel like the movie structure is basically 2 or 3 movies in one. That I think he might not be able to get a return on it, you know, so he decided he wanted to to put it all together. That way he doesn't have to worry. Crazy.
Keep this up!
Maybe. Maybe. Did you get my other post about Will Poulter? Post. Text.
We're too late. The Darkspawn.
Oh. See, now we got it.
Smash the chest. Maybe there's still something to salvage this mess.
I've wasted way too much time on this.
Easy as pie.
You didn't like, his Adam Warlock, huh? Oh, and I'll say this. Apparently you can play the Guardians of the Galaxy on Amazon Prime. Where they kind of did a similar thing with Adam Warlock there, but I think they did it a lot better in that version. Some spoilers for you, because I doubt you'll play it, but he kind of gets born in the Guardians of the Galaxy game, and it's more like he's born as a new god kind of figure. I think he came out of like an egg. Mantis was like guarding it, and then you end up having to fight him, or he helps you. I can't remember. I do remember he's not like the last boss in that game. Oh, is it? Yeah, he wasn't, like, naively dumb in it. He was just more like, what you'd expect from someone that has not necessarily full-on mind of a child. No, what's going on with that?
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Oh, okay. I wonder if they're gonna do like a different horror thing. Probably doubtful. Also, the fact that Marvel continuously forgets that they have their own horror lines, right? Whether it's Blade or Werewolf by Night, for example. Yeah, that Dungeons of Doom one. I haven't been interested in comics in a long time, but that one piqued my interest.
Piece of cake. We're good to go. Easy as pie.
Where did that phrase come from? Easy as pie. It's because pies are easy to make. Oh, we're not done here yet, folks. Levels are king. Alright, what do we got that I could use? wish there was a way to command them to kind of hang back. Unless there's something here.
Been out in the open ocean in a storm. It's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. It's been pretty good other than that. No, I mean, there's been other stuff going on. Trying to get the games to work. It's always something. Especially with older games. Let's get them injury free.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Yeah, also the weather's been kicking my butt. Keeps doing this back and forth rainy stuff.
Did Iwan speak the truth? Were you too late?
He's hiding something. Tell us the truth. What happened to my poor Marin?
Iwan said Marin sealed himself in with the Darkspawn to save his brothers.
Is that how you remember your youngest brother dying?
Yes. It's just how I once said. Marin saved us.
Iwan locked Marin in with the Darkspawn to get more treasure for himself.
What? How dare you?
It's true.
Shut your mouth, Emrys.
No. I'm through listening to you, Iwan. You sealed Marin in with the Darkspawn so you could go after that blighted weapon.
No! You bastard!
Iwan, is this your own brother? Get out of my sight. I'll kill you myself if I see you again.
Like I said, folks,
Father,
never trust your brothers.
You cost me my family, Hawk. This isn't over.
You cost you your family.
I still can't believe Iwan would do this to his own brothers.
Yeah, I can't either. And to be honest, I did that just because it gave us the most coin.
I used to be like you know.
You.
Some of these might actually be good.
To be a woman. That explains a lot.
My family put me in the chantry because I was giving them a bad name. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. I found peace. I found a purpose. Before I came here, I used to be out to all hours, drinking, boring. I didn't believe in anything except my own pleasure.
Why couldn't I have met you then?
Good day.
Stay out of the shadows. There are 100 times more cut purses here than in Lowtown.
Alright, let's see what this is about. Oh, that's right. This trusted family.
That's strange. The door's wide open.
Of his...
And not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
Apparently hired people to kill Sebastian's family. That's what we're doing here, huh?
There is something very wrong in here.
Have you seen,
More! You lazy
Last
son of a
Mohicans?
bitch! What's taking so long?
Pretzel, if you're still in here.
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
That sounds familiar. I don't envy anyone in this household tomorrow morning. She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
Okay, I'll be right back. It's fine. It's a fine movie. Sorry, wanted to check on the AC unit. The ending is probably some of the best, one of the best endings to a movie ever, though. Like, if you are going to watch anything with it, just watch the last 10 minutes. Then again, it's one of those where maybe you need to watch the movie so then that the ending carries more of that weight kind of thing. It's really good. It has the guy who plays the Sphinx from Mystery Men in it. Is, I think, like Navajo, maybe? Forgot which tribes it was.
More locks. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
And I got plenty of movies set aside for, tons of movies. I probably have more movies set aside that you've asked me to the last 2 years. But, ones I'd like to get to, kind of long. Once Upon a Time in the West, which was inspiration for Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I don't think he hit the same marks.
I visited this house often as a child.
Ran by
concealed such goings on.
Kira Kurosawa, which is basically, what was it, King Lear? I think that's what it is. Just backtrack. But samurai. It's actually based on someone we know from Sengoku Basara. It was like the original inspiration, but it basically follows a lot of the same plot lines as King Lear. So we are in a house of crazy.
Oh, lower, lower.
I beg your pardon, Hawk. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
No apologies necessary.
No, the feather. Use the feather. Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
That's a great line. I should use that. Oh, I could get it embroidered on my blouse.
He has no idea we're here.
K-U-R-O-S-A-W.
I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
That's my kind of prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us.
I mean, outside of what I already told you about with, like, westerns with Seven Samurai.
You know what they say about a man with big hands.
Just conventions and movies that we take for granted nowadays.
Right here.
Stray Dogs, or Stray Dog might be pretty good to watch. It's one of his earlier ones, 39. And it is the inspiration for buddy cop movies. It's basically the one that kind of started that whole buddy cop formula. That's the thing, as a director, I think he just has a breadth of different genres that he messed with. You know, historical dramas, modern dramas. What was it? Like Ikiru? Ikiu? IKIU something, maybe? It's more of a, like, philosophical work of his. I think it's one of the other movies most people champion and talk about as best. I still think it's Seven Samurai by far, but High and Low is also up there for me.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
Odd. When we watched you being a drunken ass, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
I mean, that's not gonna stop.
Demons, temptresses. We must see what greater evil they were protecting.
Where the hell would Rosie run off to? Gosh darn dog. Yeah, might as well keep going, right?
A ruin, so close to Hightown. I remember no such thing. In the shadows.
Alright. Appreciate you stopping in, Night Pretzel. These seem to be easier. Now remember, if we want the good belt, we have to get 100 and something gold. That ain't gonna happen. Unless I start doing the exploit dupe trick thing. I don't want to do that. If I can help it.
Get back!
Yep, baby stepping it, going slow. Just because one wrong move can make this turn into a battle of wills and frustration. Kinda digging this vibe, man. Dark and dreary kind of thing. Gold we got 29. Might be enough for us to buy what I wanted to buy.
Piece of cake.
I think after I sell everything, I can get up to like 33.
I'll deal with this!
Oh, great.
Seems to be unhealthy.
The Demon's Gift, huh? I'm gonna save before that because I don't know if we'll get a benefit from using it. No.
Easy. Bye.
Something I did look up. They do recommend having multiple staffs. and then switching out in combat just in case you're fighting an enemy that's strong or resistant to one of your properties on your staff. I kind of wish you could adjust that for yourself. Alright, since you're a mage, like maybe imbue it with ice, fire, and water, heart. Uh-oh. This is different. Well, no. That is the second or third crash we've had in this playthrough. To be fair, it's been a pretty long playthrough. Oh, are we doing this again, huh? Okay, I had this problem before. It is, I think, an EA issue. Really?
I must marry him to Flora and solidify.
There's a
our
mod
hold.
to fix it, or hit
But I
escape.
need more power.
Sometimes restart and reload works.
I've given you much.
Apparently this is a
Your
combination.
desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer?
At the Blooming Rose, 50 silvers standard for a whore.
You'll hardly find my services standard.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian.
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished. But it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not? You both wish to rise.
Time to cheat, look it up. Now, it is important to point out that I believe this was a DLC.
I will hear no more from you.
Let me test this out again. I'm getting conflicting reports.
Starkhaven will not submit.
Okay, just press escape.
You've already traded your husband and your children. The desire for power.
Not if it meant selling out my family.
How loyal were your friends to you? Everyone has a price. Everyone wants something.
Do not listen to her.
Oh, such a pious soul, masking so much ambition. Are you so different from my lady? You yearn for the same lands, the same power.
I am the rightful heir. She is a usurper and murderer.
You swore to put aside worldly goods and ambitions, but they couldn't stop you from wanting them.
You and Lady Harriman are fighting for the same thing, aren't you?
Regaining my birthright is hardly the same as stealing it from another.
But you want it. You had resigned yourself to letting your brother rule. Yet now, that seat glitters before you. You've always wanted it. You needn't deny it any longer. All you have to do is kill anyone in your way.
Okay, so if we press escape, anytime you see that little loading, bottom right, just hit escape. At least that's what's been working for me.
Let's hope this works!
Return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady Hap. So,
I think we found our staff. Is this what does fire, I think? When we have equipped? Yes. This is spirit. Nature. Alright. Just need ice and electricity. I have all my bases covered. Yeah, I you know what? They had a really good system with the Star Wars thing.
Let us return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always jealous of your parents. The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it. Those ruins there were unearthed when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
Don't blame your mother. The desire demon made this happen.
I doubt many people will be so forgiving. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
Alright, we are on the way to becoming fast friends with Sebastian. Oh man, what a night. I promise tomorrow's will be a much better stream. I'm hoping that the weather settles. Probably take an allergy pill. I try not to take too many of them. It's because I'm not very big on taking a bunch of medication and stuff. Alright, he said he wants to go to the Chantry. Yeah, we didn't get too many quests done this time around. I was really busy kind of checking stuff out with some of these quests and the variations that can come from them. Let's see, there's some down here. No.
This usurper of yours is, 20 feet tall?
Not even close, no.
But he has claws for hands, right?
Fingers. Perfectly normal ones. If a little fat, perhaps.
He eats babies, though, and farts fire.
You're not serious, I hope.
You can't even pretend to be interesting, can you? Tell us about Starkhaven, choir boy. I'm sure we're all burning with curiosity about your faraway land.
My faraway... I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the desire demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
You acted honorably. Why are you ashamed?
The demon didn't lie. I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now everything he had is mine. And he lies in ashes. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Do you have an answer?
No. It cannot be right to lead any army to Starkhaven with such doubt in my heart. I owe you more than I can say, Hawk. I will offer my service to you here before I move on.
If you want to help me, do it because we're friends. There's no debt between us.
You have a good soul, Hawk. It was truly the Maker who led you to me.
I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but Where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company mercenaries had it.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit. My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the Chantry before I could show him.
Were you and your grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the Chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them, to save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawk. You brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping it in half, I'd do it without regrets.
Desperately trying to stay away, but the giggling.
I thought you might like this.
You got me a gift? I hardly think I've done anything to deserve that. Is it a... That's a Tevinter Chantry amulet. Do you want me to get executed? It's sacrilege to wear those in any land under the Divine.
The Divine condemned their Chantry because it freed mages from the Circle. I thought you might sympathize.
I like it. Maybe not on the outside of my clothes. I'm not that eager to face the hangman's noose. But I appreciate the thought. I've never really thought about what life would be like in the Tevinter Chantry. In the Circle, they make it sound like the Void itself. The Black Divine stalking Thedas, making it unsafe for kittens and virgins.
I haven't noticed too many of either in Kirkwall.
And fewer every day, I suspect. I appreciate the gift. Perhaps one day I can return one as meaningful. The Templars have become more active in their hunt for me. I won't be able to stay.
the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people...
You are Hawk. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast. The Arashok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly. You are another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
The Maker guides my hand.
When are we taking the Greenhorn to the roads?
I've no interest in seeing anyone new.
You must forgive your brother. While you were off playing Prince, Bartrand trapped us in the deep roads and left us to die. When you hold on to anger, it colors everything you do. You escaped the deep roads. You built a life without your brother. Do you still want him haunting you? Oh, go find some beggars to sing to, will you?
Feel free. To browse my wares. The profit.
Find a dress for tonight. It'll be loud and colorful.
The best armor coin can buy.
Welcome back to Souls, my friend.
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale.
Dane fellow asked, why make a shop so hard to find? Me? Really? He just has no concept.
Welcome home, sir.
Still as resentful as ever.
One day I'll see Papa again.
stylish crafting is second to none. I assure you.
Alright, folks, I'm going to call it here. And I will catch you all next time. And I'll be a bit more conversational. It's just been a rough day or two. Hopefully yours is going better than mine. And if not, I hope it gets better. To my subscribers, it'll stay awesome. You have an amazing day, if you prefer. Stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Roughneck and Beers, I'll see you around. Until next time, you have a good morning, good afternoon, and most importantly, have yourselves a very good night.